Cape's Zano Sithetho started making printed shirts under the label Skorzch with the aim to make some money. His interest in fashion grew and he began experimenting with more sophisticated clothing, colors, and patterns. He was taught to sew by a neighbor in 2009 and fell in love with the process of making clothes. A year later, he moved to Johannesburg to pursue his passion. While working as a bricklayer for a construction company, Sithetho continued to develop his design and tailoring skills, particularly with suits. In 2011, he bought his first sewing machine and his career took off. He has since become one of South Africa's most celebrated and exciting new menswear designers.
I guess the biggest breakthrough was 2012 last year when someone posted a link on my Facebook wall, I think on a Tuesday, and the competition was closing on Friday for the SA Fashion Week Grand New Talent Search. And I was supposed to create a portfolio. I didn't know how to create a portfolio. I didn't even know what was a design portfolio, you know, but I just put a couple of pictures together, put up a storyline, submitted it. And then on the 6th of July, Dion Chang calls like, yo, Zano, you know, you made it in the top 6. So that was really cool. And then we won the competition, you know, on the 7th of September. That was really dope, you know. That was one life-changing experience for me. From then on, it has just been me chasing after the brand and making sure that it's going in the right direction. Yeah. For me, what's exciting about men's fashion, I love making men look good, you know. And the other thing is, prior to that, I wanted to be an architect. And men's wear is more structured, you know, it's more rigid than women's wear, whereby there's so many things, there's so many contours in the woman thing that you need to look at in terms of constructing a garment. But what I've really been passionate about was making men look good, you know, and perfecting the suit. And the other thing was, most menswear designers were very safe, you know, so would make the normal colors, you know, the normal patterns, you know. Whereas I fell in love with color, you know, and I think from my previous collections I've been playing around color. And the other thing, I think it's a representation of who I am and how diverse South Africa is, you know. My suits are just no longer just fabric and color. You know, I try to impersonify them and give them soul and give them life, you know. One of the many reasons I fell in love with it was because it can unite people of different cultures. It can unite people of different backgrounds, you know. When you go to an interview, everybody wears a suit. It doesn't matter where you're from. You could be from Alex, you could be from Crocodile, from the Eastern Cape, you could be from Sandton, you know. But you know that it's a standard thing to do, you know, to put on a suit.
Ahead of SA Fashion Week, which starts on October the 3rd, designers have been paired with local celebrities who they have to dress for the official opening party. Sithetho is dressing actor and TV presenter Thapelo Mokoena. He has made several suits for Mokoena over the course of the last year.
I pretty much like anything simple and effortless looking. You know, it can still be all out there and all creative and risky, but it must be easy to the eye. He's sort of the first designer that I've seen first time I went to Fashion Week last year that I saw, and I could feel, I liked the way he was as a designer, but then he's also inspired by Oswald's Boateng. Yeah. So I was like, okay, that guy will get what I want.
I think is the Scotch gentleman, you know, is the Scotch guy. You know, when he wears his suit, in terms of character and who he is, he truly embodies it. You know, he doesn't have to say anything from the physique and the way he carries himself when he's wearing it. You know, the benefits of showcasing at Fashion Week, I think it gives your brand a lot of value. It also helps you. It kind of like establishes a client base for you. It also establishes a fan base, and increases your publicity. But for me, I look forward to showcasing and creating that storyline and telling it to the people, you know. It's like showing my mind or my heart and pouring out to the souls in South Africans. I also use it as a platform to inspire a lot of young people out there to say, look, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what type of surroundings you've been brought up in. But if you have that dream, that goal you want to achieve, you know it's really possible.